Kishie from Radiance. Thank you for joining me for this gentle practice. It will all be on the floor. It'll be very soothing and nourishing to your nervous system, and our theme is listening to the request of our hearts. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. We are going to begin by lying down in constructive rest position. And the way that looks is you come to lie on your back with your feet on the floor. Feel free to bring a blanket under your head. Feet become as wide as your mat and you knock the knees into each other. Bring the arms out to your side in goalpost arms if that's available, so you can start getting some nice shoulder opening. And now begin to watch the breath move in and out of your body. Imagine that as the breath rolls in, you are filling up your bucket. As the breath rolls out, you freely empty your bucket. Empty, empty, empty. Breathing in, filling up your bucket with something precious. Breathing out, empty, 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 without attachment. One more like that, filling up. Breathing out, empty, empty, empty. And now place one hand on your belly and the other on your heart. Breathe so that you feel these two places moving, rising, and falling beneath your palms. And then shine the light of awareness on your spiritual heart and ask your heart, what can I give you right now? Notice what arises. So I'll give a personal share. For me, what arises is non-attachment and trust. And then as we share our Om from this position, imagine that you are letting the vibrations of whatever it is that your heart asked for to vibrate not only in your body, but also out from your energy field into the world. So it's not only a gift for yourself, but it's a gift for everyone else. So picturing the asking of your heart, and then sharing it with an Om, taking a deep breath in to prepare. Imagine now that the tissues and cells of your body are like a sponge and they're going to soak up the gift that you just gave yourself. The gift of your heart's request. And then let the hands release to the side. One by one, hug the knees in towards your chest. Keep the hands by the side for a moment. Stretch both legs straight up to the sky. Pressing your palms into the floor, begin pointing and flexing through your feet. And then coming to stillness, you point your toes, squeeze the thighs together, and start to draw little circles with the legs. So it's as though your big toes are in unison and they're drawing a circle on the ceiling. And then other direction. Just little circles. They don't have to be overly big. Let the sacrum rock from side to side on the mat. And then coming back through to center, hug knees into chest. Bring your feet to the floor. Bring the arms out to the side in the letter T. Open the knees as wide as, or your feet, as wide as the mat. This is an inhale. Exhale, drop the knees to the right. Inhale, knees come up. Exhale, knees to the left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. The knees will come back up. Walk your feet to touch. Open the knees out into Baddha Konasana. We're not going to be here too long this first time, so no need for props. And this will be an inhale, opening the knees away. Exhale, hug the knees together. Inhale, open. You can picture butterfly wings. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Now, just the right knee opens out to the right. That'll be an inhale. On the exhale, the left knee closes onto the right knee, so it becomes a double bent knee twist. You'll inhale to come out of that. The left knee travels up to the sky, but keep the right leg exactly as it is. Exhale, close into the double bent knee twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale, close. Next, inhale, bring both knees up, feet to the floor, and then you drop the left knee to the left. Let that drop. You might have to do a little shifting around. Let the left hip just fall naturally on the earth. This is an inhale. Exhale, right knee closes onto left knee. Your feet may stack, they may not. Really push the right hip forward to get some great stretch in the lower spine. Inhale, up, right knee facing the ceiling. Exhale, close. Hear your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more, inhale. Exhale, close. The knee comes up. The right knee comes up, both knees up. And then hug the knees to chest. Feet to the floor, take a full body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to chest. Option to lift the nose to meet the knee. Inhale, full body. Exhale, left. Inhale, full body. Exhale, both knees. Inhale, full body. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, both. Release your head, neck, and shoulders to the earth. Your hands stay on your kneecaps. Begin to draw huge circles with the knees. Doesn't matter what direction they're going in, just make sure that they are pulling away from each other. As you're moving through this, close your eyes and picture the spine undulating with the waves of this movement. You can even let the movement climb into the neck, into your scalp, shoulders relaxed. Other direction, nice and big, pelvis rocking forward and back. The entire body receive the benefit of the thigh bone stirring in the hip socket. And then coming back through center, hug your knees to chest. Take your hands behind your thighs. And now we're going to do that resistance action of pressing the feet away from you as you pull the thigh bone deep in towards your chest. You're pushing and pulling, pushing and pulling. Soften the shoulders down. Breathe into the whole body, pushing and pulling, feeling good resistance. You'll feel it through your glutes. You may feel it through your hamstrings. Push and pull, push and pull. This starts to get some heat in the lower back. Inhale. Exhale, hug the knees into your chest. Holding here. Let the sacrum lift off the earth. Feel as though you're curling almost into a little cat back in the lower portion of the spine. And then slowly you'll let all of that go, the feet to the floor, full body stretch. Hands come down. Moving on to the hamstring stretch, so you will want to grab your strap. Pull your right knee to chest, strap your right foot, stretch it straight up to the sky. Okay, let's start with some dynamic stretching to kind of move stuck energy out. Softening shoulders. You inhale, lengthen through the right leg. Exhale, bend the right knee, pull your right heel in towards your right glute. Inhale, stretch straight. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend. Inhale, watch the breath come in. Exhale, watch the breath move out. You can imagine that the breath is bathing every single cell of your body. And then also, you could continue with that intention. Now, next time you stretch the right leg straight, you hold. Soften shoulders, maybe pull the right leg in even more. If this is overly intense, the left leg will remain bent. Let's saturate the right leg with lots of breath, with a sense of opening for 5, 4, you can picture a fountain of light, dissolving tension in the back of your leg. 3, 2, 1. Take both straps now into the right hand. Release the left hand to the side. Your right leg opens out to the right, and again, some dynamic stretching. So you inhale, stretch your leg as straight as you can get it. Then exhale, bend the knee, pulling the heel in towards your glutes, but please keep the right knee open to the right. Your arm most likely will come to the inside of the right leg. So 4 more of those. Inhale, stretch straight. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Bend. Last time. Bend. Inhale, stretch your legs straight. Now we'll stay with the straight leg. I like to bring my right elbow down to the floor so it acts like a little kickstand. You're flexing your right toes towards the right shoulder. You're lengthening through the right heel. Your left hip is lengthening towards the earth. Notice where you feel the most intensity. Can you soften into that place? Encourage a sense of yielding. 3 more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Inhale your leg up. Now you take both straps into your left hand. Right arm releases to the side. Align your right big toe with the left shoulder. Again, dynamic stretching. You inhale to lengthen through the right heel. You exhale, bend. Keep that diagonal of the right knee moving in towards the right shoulder, but your right heel is more hovering over the left hip or the left waist, somewhere in that area. So the shin is kind of moving at a diagonal over your body. 4 more of those. Inhale, stretch out onto the diagonal. Exhale to bend. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. 3. And notice the more you push straight, inhale, the more you'll feel, especially through that outer line of the right leg. This time you stretch out to hold. Flex your right pinky toe towards the outer right kneecap. Drop the right glute down to the earth as much as you can. Notice where you're clenching. Where are you gripping? Can you let the breath come in like a beautiful flood of light? A light that softens, dissolves. A light that's full of self-nourishment, self-compassion. Letting this be a time of really being kind to ourselves. There's nothing that needs to be done. Releasing the tension in the body takes center stage. Leg comes up. Bend your knee. Put the strap to the side. Hug your right knee to chest. Full body stretch. Bring your hands behind your head. The elbows will stretch out to the side. And just let this be a moment of self-study, svadhyaya. What happens when you go through the hip opening series on the right side? What do you feel in terms of energetic release? What do you feel in terms of space? Which side would you rather be? Your right side or your left side? It's just important to pause. I love to say the pause is just as important as the poses. Release your arms, hug both knees to chest, moving right into happy baby pose. And so, of course, your right hip is going to feel a little bit different from the left hip, but that's okay. You're going to bring your arms to the inside of your legs. Peace fingers can grab big toes, and then start to pull the knees in towards the outer shoulders as your feet or the soles of your feet are shining up towards the ceiling. Some of you might be able to take this deeper. You'll take your hands and wrap them around the outer edges of your feet and hug the thigh bones in to either side. Holding here for 4, 3, relax your shoulders, lengthen your neck. I know I say that over and over again, but it's because our body naturally tends to go to our habitual holding patterns. 2, 1. Close the knees together, feet to the floor, grab your strap, hamstrings on the left side. Left knee to chest, strap your left foot straight up to the sky. Flexing the toes, softening the shoulders. So as we move into the left side, we're getting the hang of things. Can we now attach light to our breath? And you can imagine that with the light, you are inviting in the gift, the asking of your heart. So what your heart asks for is now a part of your breath. This is an inhale. Exhale, bend. Heel to glutes. Inhale, stretch straight. Exhale, bend 2. Inhale. 3. Inhale. 4. So the straighter you stretch your leg, the more complete the opening will be. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch the left leg straight. Soften your shoulders. Flex the left toes. Perhaps you can pull the left thigh bone in even more. Close your eyes and picture your breath as though it's a beautiful light coming in, gifting your body with the asking of your heart. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Take both straps into your left hand. The right arm relaxes to the side. Open the left leg out to the left. Find the place where you'll be able to stretch straight and bend. This is your inhale. Exhale, bend. So let's find that bend. Noticing how this is kind of like a side lunge. Your left heel is coming in towards the left glutes as the left knee hugs into the left shoulder as much as possible. And then when you stretch straight, make it so powerful, like you're pushing something away. Inhale, stretch straight. Exhale, bend. 1. Inhale. Exhale, bend. 2. Inhale. 3. Again. 4. Last one, make it big. 5. Stretch straight to hold. Flex the left toes towards the left kneecap. You can bring the left elbow down to help support. Also, if a soft bend to the knee makes this more accessible, please go there. Again, breath full of light, full of healing, full of delivering exactly what your heart asks for during this time. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the leg up. Take both straps now into your right hand. Left arm relaxes to the side. Align the left big toe with the right shoulder. So find the stretching straight first. Notice what you feel. And then we move into, this is a diagonal lunge. The diagonal lunge, pulling the right heel, the left heel into left glutes as the left knee moves more towards the right shoulder. A big diagonal. And then holding that diagonal is important as you kick out to touch a different part of your hips. So on an inhale, stretch it straight. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend. By the way, if this feels excruciatingly painful, know that's normal. Inhale, straight. Bend. I promise that it's good pain. It's good for us. Inhale. Exhale. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Now stretch it straight to hold. Flex your toes towards the kneecap as you drop the left hip down to earth. Saturate the outer left hip with breath, with light, and with your intention. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale your leg up. Bend your knee, put the strap to the side. Full body stretch. Again, bring your hands behind your head. If you're layering them one on top of the other, change so that you will now have the other hand on top. Just feel, notice now what you feel on the left side. The freshness of all that hip opening. In terms of embodied feeling, what does that look like? What does it feel like? What are the sensations? And then release your hands out to the side. Bring both feet in towards your glutes. And then slowly moving into another variation of happy baby pose. The knees come straight in towards your thighs. And then your forearms lock behind each thigh bone so that the forearm gets wedged behind the knee joint. Open the knees apart. Hug them in towards your shoulders. I like this variation because it helps keep the shoulders soft. You can do whatever feels nice with your hands. I like to just make kind of a soft fist with the palm facing towards my belly. And now rock from side to side. 3, 2, 1. Back through center. Close the knees together like pages of a book. Bring the hands to the outer thighs. Press your legs straight up to the ceiling. So you're holding the backs of your thighs, but let the elbows be soft on the floor. Lengthen up through the legs. On an inhale, the thigh bones will open. So that's why your hands are here, just to kind of help support so there's not too much gripping through the inner thighs. On the exhale, you close them together and let the fingertips just slide down the moving thighs. Inhale, open up. Exhale to close. Inhale. Exhale, close. Now moving into floating Baddha Konasana. The soles of the feet move together as the knees start bending away from each other. Your hands now slide to the ankles. Hug the heels in towards your belly or towards your pubic bone as you press the knees away from you. So again, picturing butterfly wings. The inhale is pressing the knees away from you. Exhale, the knees travel in towards the arms, towards the shoulders, towards the midline of your body. Inhale, press away. Exhale, pulling in. Inhale, press away. Exhale, pull in. One more, press away. Pull in. And then slowly release the hands, hug your knees to chest. Bring the hands behind your thighs, rock and roll up and down your spine. And we're going to roll right on up and come to all fours for table. If this bothers knees or wrists, you can take this to the wall. Cat-cow rolls. Inhale to look up, tailbone reaches up. Exhale, round, tuck your tailbone under, pull your chin to chest. Inhale, look up, tailbone reaches up. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. One more like that. Exhale. Come through center and lower yourselves down onto your bellies. Moving right into some cobra poses. Hands come by your chest as the elbows squeeze in. Your forehead rests on the earth. So these can be really small. Pressing into the tops of your feet on an inhale, your chest lifts up as you roll your shoulders back. Exhale, lower down. Forehead kisses the earth. Inhale, heart lifts up. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale, down. Slide into Sphinx pose. You can hold that while I show you where we're coming next. So in Sphinx pose, you're rolling the shoulders back, chest is nice and open. And then after Sphinx pose, we're going to be moving to the quadricep and hip flexor opening. You're going to have two options. You can take it on your belly from Sphinx pose, where you'll bend the right leg, reach around, and grab the right foot, pulling it in towards the right heel. So this is also sometimes called Ardha Bakasana, half frog pose. If that is not accessible for you, you simply roll over onto your left side, and you'll take the stretch like that. If you don't easily reach, you can either grab your pant leg, or you could go ahead and loop your foot. But for now, we're still in Sphinx pose. Just wanted to go ahead and give you that. And now dropping the chin to chest. Inhale, roll the right ear over to the right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, right ear. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear. Chin comes down. Breathe space into the back of your neck. Breathe light into the back of your neck. And then preparing for Ardha Bakasana, your head will come up. You have the option to either reach back and grab the right leg, or to roll over onto your left side to do this. Now, once you're here, you have lots of options for the upper body. Of course, if you're lying on your side, you're going to stay as is. If, however, you're staying in the position that I am in, you could fold your left forearm so that it's parallel to the top of your mat, and just rest your forehead on that forearm. If, however, you would like to get more of a back bend here, the option would be to bring your fingertips, your left fingertips to the floor, and start to press yourself up. And actually, I have the heel of my palm in the floor as well. So you press up, and then the right elbow is going to lengthen up to the sky. And this just makes it a bigger back bend, a bigger shoulder opener. Please know that any of those options are perfect. Just find what works for you. And again, breath deep for 3, 2, 1. Release that right leg. Fold your forearms. If you were lying on your side, now come to lie on your belly. Fold the forearms, stretch your left leg up and back, stretch your right leg up and back, and again honoring the pause. What do you feel on the right side? And then we'll be taking that the other way, stretching through the left quadriceps. So we begin in Sphinx pose, bending the left leg, reaching around with the left hand. Then, of course, if you need to roll to your side, please do so. The heel is moving towards the outer left glute. And so you could stay right here. You could lower yourself down. And for some people, that it's really nice to take the shoulders and chest out of the stretch so that you can feel more in the hips. Or if you want to make this a bigger back bend, you'll come up, press into your right palm, and lengthen up. The left elbow presses up to the sky, and this will make it much juicier. Wherever you are, maybe give a little smile. Feel gratitude that you have the ability to take this time for yourself. The ability to slow down and give yourself the gift of self-care. And to tend to your lovely bodies, which have the tendency to collect, tendency to get tight. And then slowly preparing to release the left arm, let's go, or the left hand, let's go. And again, come to fold the forearms, rest your forehead. Breathe into the spaces where you feel the most release occurring, and use your breath to circulate that space, that release, through every single cell of your body. And then from here, moving into child's pose. If child's pose is not comfortable in your body, you can roll onto your back and hug your knees to chest. Walking the hands forward if available as you bow over your legs, hips back to heels. And now let's follow our breath for several cycles up and down our spine. Picturing the breath being rooted in the sacrum. On the inhale, the breath will climb up the spine all the way up to the base of the skull. On the exhale, it showers down the spine like a beautiful fountain of light. Inhale, breath traveling up the spine. Exhaling, down, down, down. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. And then preparing to come up out of child's pose. And bring yourself up to a seated position. Bringing your hands to your heart. Bowing your head to your heart. And again, pausing and listening. And ask your heart, as I move into the rest of my day, what shall I carry with me? Listen to what arises, and then commit to responding to the request of your heart. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.